Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today we are talking about Skillz as an update from my last video. Nonetheless, this will give you a good understanding of how they operate and the latest news and why they're falling. So let's jump right into this one. Skillz. Who are they? So we can easily go towards About Us and read this small blurb. Skillz is a leading mobile game platform that connects players in a fair, fun, and meaningful competition. The Skillz platform helps developers build multi-million-dollar franchises by enabling social competition in their games, leveraging in-patent technology. So this alone gives you a quick idea of who they are. They're a mobile app gaming development team, etc. And they look like they have a massive size of employees. We can go back and check the number of employees, but some of the latest news that we covered previously, and I'm not going to tap on them just because I covered them in my last video. NFL and Skillz signed multi-year gaming agreement. Scrolling down, Skillz powering esports for everyone. Skillz outlook outperforms analyst expectations for the first quarter 2021 and sets the date for the earning call. I'll go through that in a second. Skillz hosts charity esport tournament for the Red Cross. That's back in March 21. They had also a virtual event with video games and esports served as a charitable place during COVID-19 pandemic. And now moving on over towards the SEC filings, we don't have much other than a vote that is going to be happening based on a meeting held on May 26, 2021, and it's basically to elect following nominations to the board of directors, ratify retention of Emerson Young LLP as the registered public accounting firm, and to get more transactions with other businesses that may properly come before annual meetings. That's if anything comes in terms of that for the voting. But anyway, that's basically it. The record date here is on April 1st, so the ship has sailed if you want to vote for this one and just bought the stocks. So another thing here, this was the analyst outperform expectations, and I do want to go over this one here. So the current Skillz outlook was 37 million. Now, if we go through the presentation, quarter 4 2020, their adjusted EBITDA was actually 23.7 million. So they already are expecting of a worse loss, almost 50% more loss. Now, the analyst expectation came here to 21.8 to 24.5 million. Which is very close and within the range of quarter 4 2020. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. In terms of revenue, Skillz outlook revenue was expected to be $80 million. Now the previous revenues was $67.7 and $34.7 million, quarter 4 2020 and quarter 4 2019 respectively. Now the quick question here is, it seems that they are increasing revenue and increasing cost, because with increasing revenue you're supposed to have a better EBITDA. And what you see here is not that. $34.7 million in revenue. They get $7.9 million in loss. Quarter 4 2020, the year of the gaming pandemic, online gamings. $67.7 million in revenue. Adjusted EBITDA is $23.7 million. So, okay. And then their outlook was $80 million in revenue. Amazing, from 67.7. However, they gave an adjusted EBITDA outlook of $37 million. Compared to $23.7 million. Now, that is a little bit weird, just because it does seem that they expect more revenue and more costs. Now, a big part of that is perhaps the range on there. The earnings call is going to be on May 4th, 2021, and we're going to be able to know a bit further on that. Now, before moving forward, if you're liking the contents you're seeing here, this is my previous video, you'll find it in the description below. You can drop down below to my video, click the like button here, and you can also click subscribe and turn notifications on. The button should be somewhere around here for you. Scroll down, you'll find it. Click more, and you can join my Discord, which is totally free, and I will give you a snapshot of it at the very end. Now, what we see here from the institutional buyer's perspective, Morgan Stanley picked 10% of this company on April 12th. Now, institutional buyers seems to be still really bullish onto this one, and that's a good sign. That's a good thing. They're actually still bullish onto this one. And we can move on towards technical analysis now. Now, granted, on the technical analysis point of view, it will actually look a little bit bearish. But what we see here is that 200 SMA line is at 1815. This one is continuously dropping down in more of a dangerous level. You see William % R is highly oversold at this level, but it looks really dangerous. It looks going downwards. It's not the best look at it. And we see this through here. The 50 SMAs is way above the 200 SMA, which is good, but it's 26.25 and 18.15. Now 10 SMA is above the 30 EMA. Again, that's a good thing, but the bands itself where the most positive reversals occurs at 20.05 and 15.73, and it's not anywhere closer to there. Now on the MACD, you're seeing a negative reversal. It was attempting a positive reversal. It's actually gone negative on the histogram with a shocker today of 11% down. It's highly beat down with a willing percent R off almost 98.54, which means it's highly oversold. Now the current moving average band shows this is more of a decline there. Momentum is unbalanced volume is negative. It's almost negative 168.5 million. And that shows a high level of overselling that is going out. It's a lot of selling going out, and the moving average band is showing that. It's dropping down too fast, and the stochastic fast is and slow are very much on the bottom. Now, significant resistances and supports are very important to know. When are we in trouble? When do we bottom out? So if we use the Fibonacci retracements and go all the way down to 1026, you're seeing that the next significant support on the Fibonacci retracements is in fact the 1026. Now the significant resistances on there is 1877, 2403, 2828, 3253, 3858, and 4628. Current price line actions, what we see here is that there is a very strong support that it literally just broke here at the 1291, and that's now a resistance. Above there, another strong resistance, 1414, and above there you're looking into 1589 and then 1712, and then from there on you're looking into 1865, 2011, and then upwards to 2046, 2298, 2444, and you're looking into 2649, upwards to 2889, 3252, and then to 3504. Significant supports here are, there's a few. So for instance, the 1250, that's a strong support. Below there, a very strong one at 1180, and below there 1086, and below there 1026. So definitely when you're looking into this one in terms of valuations, things aren't looking good because their sales are expected to, even the revenues are expected to increase, their adjusted earnings expected to decrease and go worse. So that's a little bit of an interesting thing because usually you want the price over sales to improve, not become worse. And so that's why a lot of people are selling at this point. And another fact to this one is that some people are seeing the price over book to be a little bit too overvalued. And that might be actually a thing towards why it's dropping down, and it looks like it's a high risk play currently and it needs to accumulate. Currently it did not accumulate, and it did exactly like I said it would be last time. It more jumps and drops, and hopefully we need to see something where it's more of in a box kind of scenario similar to what we see over here. So if we see that, then we might see a bit more of an accumulation and then a bounce back. Currently it is a falling knife. What do you think about this sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like it. Have a wonderful day.
Now, if you made it this far into the video, I do recommend that you go ahead and join our Discord server. There's a lot of amazing folks in here. We do a lot of discussions here into the trading floor throughout the day. A lot of people are in there, and we do ask questions. You can ask me any question you would like on there. We do post research and DDs, and we hold weekly chat sessions. And we also do have a lounge in there. So make sure to actually join that and join the fun there. Have a wonderful day and a good one.